Hey guys, Jim here with another video for you. This is the follow-up to a video I did a couple of months ago, 5 double feature suggestions. But before I begin, at the end of this video, if you like what you see, please consider giving me a thumbs up, a possible subscribe, but most importantly, please leave comments below. Let me know how you feel about these picks. Let me know if you have any questions about these movies. Now, like I said, I did a video like this a couple of months ago, and I started doing my recent series about drive-in memories. And of course, drive-ins generally have double features. And I was thinking about doing a follow-up for that for a while, but I was kind of spurred on because I noticed a couple other channels over in the UK are also doing these particular videos. As a matter of fact, one of my buddies, Stuart George, at Stuart George's Home Movies, just did one for his channel. So I figured this would be a good time to do one for mine as well. So here we go. We're going to give you 5 double features. Now, the first time I did this, it was a little more eclectic. This time it's a little more obvious, but you'll understand why. And I think all 5 of these double features would be very entertaining. So the first one is going to be a combination of Black Dynamite and I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. These are both blaxploitation comedies. They are spoofs of the blaxploitation genre of movies like Shaft and Superfly and movies of that ilk. Black Dynamite is definitely more funny, in my opinion. I think both movies are very funny. Black Dynamite is absolutely hysterical, in my opinion. Both of these movies are very stupid, but they do have a certain amount of intelligence involved. And again, the casts in both of these movies are great. Michael Jai White is the star of Black Dynamite. Keenen Ivory Wayans is the star of I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, and he also directed it. Both of these movies are a lot of fun, especially back to back. So my first suggestion is Black Dynamite and I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. The second double feature suggestion is John Boorman's classic Deliverance and Walter Hill's classic Southern Comfort. These two movies get compared together quite a bit. As a matter of fact, right there on the original one sheet of Southern Comfort, it even mentions Deliverance right there. The only really similarity is that both movies feature the main cast being hunted through the environment that they happen to be in by the locals. One, Deliverance, has to do with some guys that are out there fishing, and the other one has to do with the National Guard in the bayou during Vietnam. Both movies are extremely well done, extremely intense, and have incredible casts. Deliverance, of course, features Jon Voight, Burt Reynolds, Ronny Cox, and Ned Beatty. Poor Ned Beatty. Southern Comfort has an incredible ensemble cast of Powers Booth, Keith Carradine, Fred Ward, Peter Coyote, T.K. Carter, among others. Both of these movies are fantastic. Deliverance is a classic. Southern Comfort is actually my favorite of the two, but I love both films. So again, our second feature is Deliverance and Southern Comfort. Our third double feature is John Woo's Hard Target, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme, Lance Henriksen, and Arnold Vosloo, and Surviving the Game, starring Ice-T, Rutger Hauer, Charles Dutton, and Crazy Gary Busey. And this one is directed by Ernest Dickerson, who is a great filmmaker. He started off as the cinematographer for Spike Lee before branching out and doing movies like this one, Juice, and especially Demon Knight. I love Demon Knight. Hard Target, of course, was, I believe, the first American movie that John Woo did. I believe that one did come out before Broken Arrow. I'm almost positive. I might be wrong. But again, both movies, very similar plots. They're basically just variations of the Most Dangerous Game, where people are just hunting people. But both of these movies are extremely entertaining, extremely over the top, and a lot of fun. So our third double feature is Hard Target and surviving the game. Our fourth suggestion is Wolfgang Petersen's masterpiece, Das Boot, and Jonathan Mostow's directed U-571. From looking at the covers, you can tell what these two movies have in common. They are both World War II dramas dealing with submarines. U-571 is the American side, Das Boot is the German side. Although U-571 does involve Americans taking over a German submarine. Both of these movies are intense, entertaining, and extremely well done. U-571 is more or less a throwback to the old-fashioned World War II movies like Run Silent, Run Deep. Das Boot, on the other hand, is a masterpiece. It is an incredible, incredible film. It is actually my favorite submarine movie ever. So again, our fourth double feature suggestion is Das Boot and U-571. And last, but certainly not least, we're going with Brian De Palma's Body Double and Richard Franklin's Road Games. Both of these are the director's version of Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window. They are not remakes, but they're kind of reimaginings of that classic Hitchcock film, Rear Window. Body Double was extremely, extremely controversial when it came out in 1984. Road Games really didn't get much of a release theatrically. I actually saw it on cable. I think Road Games contains Stacy Keach's best performance ever. He is absolutely fantastic in this movie. And Richard Franklin, like I said, this is kind of like his homage towards Hitchcock with Rear Window. He would go on to direct Psycho 2, which is a direct sequel to Hitchcock's classic Psycho. And that movie is fantastic. Psycho 2 is one of the best sequels ever. Body Double is one of my favorite De Palma films. And again, it's very controversial. It's a little slow, but again, it has the same Hitchcock flavor of Rear Window, just brought to a modern sensibility, even though by modern I mean 1980s. Both of these movies are fantastic. I love them both. So our last double feature suggestion is Body Double and Road Games. So I hope you liked these suggestions. If you did, please, again, give me a thumbs up, a possible subscribe, but most importantly, leave those comments below. And we'll be seeing you on the next one.